everyone, this is Laura Alexiou, owner at Steamtown Yoga, where we specialize in hot yoga and the Eastern healing arts. I'm joined today by Yanni Alexiou, my husband and co-owner here and helper. So today he is here with us because he's going to demonstrate everyone's favorite posture, standing, separate leg, head to knee, also known as dandayamana, bibhaktapada, janushirasana. I've chosen that posture because students have a lot of resistance to doing that posture correctly because it can be a little uncomfortable. You're also all tucked in when done correctly, so it's hard to see what you're doing, and I thought a visual and a little breakdown would be helpful today. So Yanni, if you would please stand towards the side of your mat and bring those arms up overhead. So first, just in the form here, he's going to start with his palms together, he's going to cross the thumbs, and now keeping the tummy pulled in. That seems like such a little thing, but when you have your arms over your head and then you kind of try to move around, it really helps with your balance just to keep that tummy sucked in. So you're going to suck in that tummy, good, and now step out to the right, about a 3-foot step, please, keeping your arms up. Now this step is a little bit wide, and you can actually, and it's probably an honest 3 feet, but it is a little bit wide for his particular anatomy. So a little bit shorter for you. Yes, good. Now pick up your toes, keeping your arms up, keeping that tummy sucked in, and just face to the side wall. And what we're trying to do here, our next alignment key points is he's going to make sure that this back foot starts to turn in a little bit. Because you'll remember, he started both feet here, and now when he turned to the side, he's turned his foot in a little bit. That's going to help that hip move forward. So ultimately, he's facing to the side. The hips are facing to the side. The shoulders are square to the side. That's going to be very difficult for him to do, and it's ultimately going to pull too much on the knee if he does not turn his foot in a little bit. If he tried to do this with his foot all the way turned out, yet get the hip to point to the front mirror, that's going to torque the knee, and we don't want that. So I'm going to look at it from the front here. All right, he's got a good setup. The next thing is the stretch from the lower spine. So he's going to want to elongate here. He's going to stretch up. Now this is very key. Right from the start, he's going to tuck the chin into the chest. Yep, so there it is. And now he's going to maintain this contact the entire time as he curls down. So start to curl down, if you would. And he's going to curl all the way as much as he can. Now, I'm really watching him because the chin's away from the chest. Did you see that? He did what everybody does. They get into it, they tuck the chin in, and then they start going, and where's the chin? It's away from the chest. So come up and let's do that again. So everybody can see that we want to maintain the I know it's so uncomfortable, we don't like to do it, but very important. So he's going to stretch up from that lower spine, he's going to tuck in that chin, good, and keep it curled in, that's it, you're going to keep it into the chest, in, so there he goes, good. Keeping it all the way curled in, and there he goes. Look, forehead right to the knee. Now there's a little bend in his knee, and he can bend it a little bit more. He's not warmed up, he didn't take the entire class. So he may need to have a little bend in that knee so he can maintain this so we can talk about it a little bit more. Now we want to see that there's a rounding of the spine. He's not trying to get a flat back here, he's really trying to round the spine. We want to notice the arms. He's able to keep his hands together in prayer position. Now, could you modify for us? A modification would be to open the hands and then to start to walk the fingertips forward. So they're just beyond the toes. Walk those fingertips. And then he would slowly start to walk them closer together, if you would, please. And then eventually the thumbs would cross. And eventually back in prayer position. Now let's make a note about balance. To help with the balance here, he is trying to keep, and you can sort of see it, or I can see it, I don't know if you can see it from there, but he's bringing weight a little bit forward, a little bit inside. The big toes are starting to press down. It's getting a little internal rotation in the thighs on both sides, keeping his feet very grounded. That's helping him with the balance. As he's doing this, you can see he's pulling that tummy in. Now, because I'm talking taking so long, the chin is away from the chest. But ideally, during class, that chin would really stay all the way tucked in. Now, to come up, if he doesn't have his inside edges of the legs grounded in, when he came up, he would get all twisted, torqued out of the posture. But to keep the inside edges of the feet really grounded, to keep this hip forward so that he stay in one line, good. He's going to come out, he's going to pull the tummy in, he's going to make sure the feet really ground to the floor and come back up. And he's uncurling, see that? Round, 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 head up last. And then he's going going to relax those arms, or just going to step to the side. And arms are going to relax down to the sides. So that just goes over a little bit of the technique. In our next, we're going to look at, as is in the posture, why it's so important internally in the body, medically, to help us keep these proper forms. So thank you very much, and I hope this helps you in your practice. Namaste.